This is Sherry Hindmarsh with Remax Capital City, and today for What Up Wednesday, we're going to meet with Mark Manley. He is the owner of Ultimates Performance Training, and this is in Pflugerville, just off of Heatherwild. Oh, yeah. Olympic. Okay. Yeah. All right. So tell me a little bit. I guess first, tell me a little bit about your business. How did you start?
Yeah, so I originally played college basketball, and I thought, I'm a 6'5" white guy that can't jump and can shoot but has no speed whatsoever, so there's no point in me doing athletics after college.
Those who can't do teach?
Exactly right.
Okay.
So sports has always been my passion. I love coaching, and I actually got my master's degree in sports management, wanting to work the business side of sports. And so I worked at the USOC, the United States Olympic Committee in Colorado for a while, and realized there's no...
That.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. It's gorgeous. And so there is no real advancement there because I either had to be in the military or be female because they do a feeder system through the Air Force, and I fit into those categories. So I'm like, well, that's not an option for me. So I basically got into coaching and basically studied under some of the best physical therapists and movement specialists in the world about 15 years ago, and have been in this ever since and started my own business. And
how did you get to Pflugerville?
My wife and I moved here 9 years ago, I guess. We used to live in Austin. We're basically native Austinites, pretty much. And so we literally were driving through Pflugerville and realized, wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff back here. I didn't realize Pflugerville was as big as it is.
And you can afford to live here.
Exactly right, because we lived in Austin, and we're like, there's no chance whatsoever. Yeah, so we've been here about 10 years.
So what kind of client would you say would most benefit from your business?
Great question. So most of my clients that I see are relatively busy adults over 35 years old for the most part. They're basically people that have some sort of ache and pain. They're basically people that want to have more energy to keep up with their kids, because I have 3 kids from 6 to 21, and it's exhausting. So basically their training mindset as far as exercise goes changes, because when you're in your 20s, it's all about, well, let's get ready for bikini season, you've got all the time in the world.
We just want to carry the laundry basket, right?
Exactly right.
We just want to be able to carry the child.
That's exactly right. You basically want to be able to go up your stairs and not have your knees hurt, or you actually want to go outside and play baseball with your son and not have your arm be sore, and actually want to feel more confident in your body when you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and not feel like, well, those days are long gone. It doesn't have to be.
Well, I'm excited to find you and what you provide, because
Sure.
I've been in search of for a while now.
Yeah.
I have a good friend in Michigan, Callie Moreland. Hey, Cal. Known her since high school. She injured her shoulder, and she's been seeing someone very similarly trained, and that has really helped her out. And I've been trying to find something here, and luckily, on you. So this will
definitely.
This will be good. So stay tuned for this. We're going to show you. This is a before, and
That's exactly right.
In a few months we'll do something else.
Yes, ma'am.
So how is your training approach to fitness different than what someone would do elsewhere?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, most definitely. So I take an approach where it's basically customized to basically the individual. So if you're training with 3 other people, your training program's not going to look like those 3 other people. It's going to be specific to Sherry. It's not going to be specific to those 3 other people, because we're all made individual, have different goals, have different injury history, we have different abilities, and your training program should look like your goals and look like how you're made up, if that kind of makes sense, right?
Right.
So it's customized to basically the individual, and then basically we do what's known as semi-private training. So it's basically every training session is only 30 minutes. So it allows people to fit that into their schedule, so they can't say, well, it's Christmas or it's summer or whatever, my schedule's too busy and I can't be at the gym for an hour.
Right.
That's okay. 30 minutes anybody can do to fit in their schedule.
And I think I have been guilty of doing, I would do a lot. I do lift weights on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I do Pilates on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I would do that same thing for years.
Yeah.
So nothing new,
Yeah, exactly. So allowing it to be fitting it into your schedule so you can be consistent, because that's really the name of the game. If you stay consistent, you're going to get great results. If you do something for 2 months and then stop for 8 months, it's going to be a roller coaster, and you're just going to keep chasing your tail, right? So for us, we basically see up to 4 people per training session, so it's not overcrowded, so they still get that individual attention, but they have that small group support where you have that accountability. You're excited to see those same people every week if you share the training time with that person. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, if that kind of makes sense.
And price-wise, I'm sure that probably helps keep the cost down. It's not
Most
a
definitely.
single independent,
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I think we need to see a little
Yeah.
bit of what you're doing.
Sure.
So we brought along a guest.
Yes, we did.
We have Melanie Knox from Alden Roofing.
Yes,
I'm
we
sure
do.
you'll remember her from previous What Up Wednesdays.
Exactly.
So we're going to do that.
Awesome. Sounds good.
So Mark is going to show Melanie, take her through kind of what their normal routine would be. And so I'm going to leave y'all to it.
Perfect. So this is I'm going to show you 3 exercises that are perfect for busy moms that, don't have a lot of time, but you want to move and feel better so you can kind of enjoy your life. So Melanie's going to get a big, long split stance. It's kind of like her and I traded legs. So she's going to have one, just like that. Just take both hands like this and reach down towards your toes. And then reach up past her nose, just like that. She's about 5 good ones right there.
Oh, that feels good.
And you're gonna feel a big stretch in the front of your back leg right there. And this is gonna help with your low back not feeling like a jerk when you get out of bed in the morning. Somebody's do a couple more just like that. And then basically switch legs, do the same thing. And also what you'll notice is when she does this basically helps your body communicate better. So whenever you kind of move and you sit for long periods of time, your hips don't really know how to talk to your shoulders and your feet, and your low back just takes over, and it feels really kind of horrible. So Melanie's going to switch legs now, and now she's going to kind of move side to side. So whenever you stretch, you should really kind of stretch in all kind of 3 planes of motion. You should move forwards and backwards, side to side, and rotationally, because that's how your muscles and how your bodies function kind of thing, right? Melanie, how's that feel?
Really good.
Perfect. Switch legs, do the exact same thing. And basically, like whenever you're doing this, let your hips kind of move opposite of your hands,
Got it.
So you can feel a big stretch through your ribs, your low back's not taking the hit, your knees feel good. And then last one, Melanie's going to switch feet, and she's going to add some rotation through her spine. So those of you that, you sit for long periods of time, and you kind of turn, you feel that pop, 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 up, down your spine. This helps release all that air that's compressed in your joints right there. Melanie, do opposite side.
Feels good on my neck, too.
It does, especially if you look straight ahead. There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect. So next exercise you can do is, we got a couple of dumbbells here, but if you don't have dumbbells at home, no worries. You can just use your body weight or use some cans of soup. Melanie's going to hold the dumbbells just at shoulder height, just like this, and she's going to sit back at her hips and reach up and behind with her right hand, sit back, reach up and behind with her left hand, just like that. And we call this a vertical core exercise because this looks like she's training her hips and her legs, which she is, but this really is going after lengthening her ab muscles and helping her feel taller at the same time, giving her a great core workout. Do one more on your left there, Melanie.
Okay.
Good. And so now Melanie's going to sit back in her hips, and now she's going to tilt to the side and push her hips out opposite of her hands. And Melanie, sit back there. Yep. How's that feel, Melanie?
Really good.
You felt the side of your abs right there?
Yeah.
This is a lot more fun than laying on the ground doing a bunch of bicycle crunches or hurting your low back, trying to train your core. This actually makes you feel taller and makes your joints feel a lot more successful. Do one more on the left side there, Melanie. Alrighty, so last one, Melanie's going to sit back here, and she's going to rotate and press up, just like she's giving an uppercut to somebody who's way taller than her, alrighty?
Like
so,
Mark.
Yes, exactly. Rotate and press, good. Very nice. How's that feel on the shoulders there, Melanie?
Good.
Good. Very nice. Good. Do one more of each. There you go. Good. One more on the left. Perfect. Very nice job. And so the last exercise I'm going to show you guys, and this is kind of a tool-specific one, but we're going to use what's called a sand bell, which is most people's favorite exercise because you relieve a lot of stress and it keeps you out of prison from killing somebody, which is awesome. So Melanie's going to have feet wider than hip width. She's going to reach overhead and she's going to slam as hard as she can between her legs. She's trying to get 5 good ones like that. There you go.
I like to think of something different each time.
Exactly right. So whatever your stress level is, if your kids are driving you nuts, if work's going crazy, this is a great way to help you relieve stress, get your heart rate up, and do something more fun, cardio-centric than running outside 3 miles or 4 miles and killing your joints.
How many was that?
Awesome. Well, that was like 5, but you did like 10, but that's okay. Nice job, Melanie. So those are 3 exercises.
So, question, can you actually hit people with those, or is that not recommended?
It's filled with sand. It's not going to give somebody a concussion, but I probably wouldn't recommend that share.
Okay.
So, he ends every workout with whatever day of the week it is.
Well, that's
All right.
true. Yeah.
5 more and it's a happy Wednesday.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's true.
I like
Good for
that.
you. I like that. Motivation.
Yeah.
So this is Mark. You need to come here and you need to see what he can do for you. That's what I'm going to do. And Melanie has been coming 3 years. And if we can find some footage for you, we will put on some before so you can see some before and after.
Yeah.
Basically, what do you think you've gotten out of this, Melanie?
Well, I've lost 30 pounds when it comes to that.
Awesome.
But more than that, I've gained a ton of strength, active with my kids, and I actually like going into the closet and finding something to wear because I'll be like, I might actually look good in this.
And being
More
a
confident.
mom and being very active in the community and having
Yes.
a local business, the roofing company, that keeps you very busy.
It
so
does,
you need to
it
be
does.
in shape so you can take care of all that.
And I feel more confident because as a business owner, you're usually the face of your company and you're out there
Yes.
a lot. And I feel more confident representing my own business now.
Perfect. So how can they reach you?
So they can reach me 2 different ways. You can reach me, phone number 512-635-8965, or you can go to our website, www.uptaustin.com.
And for Facebook fans?
Oh, for Facebook, yeah, just go to facebook.com/UPTAustin.
And we will have all that on the end of the video. And thank you, Pflugervillians. That's what's up.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.